Hello and welcome to one more episode. I hope you're having a really nice day. On our last episode, we defeated the Logharian, and we still have no active quests yet. That's because I was wondering if we should follow the main story or go do some side quests. And I think I have decided for the side quests. So I'm going to be talking to Anastasia, who I know has a side quest for us to follow, and there is also one more person that has side quests for us back in Homestead, and then there are the home quests from Kaimon's Chosen, of course. So she tells us a tale about a creature named Baronath, which was a huge monster from which was a big monster, a gigantic creature, which was impaled upon a mountain, and the blood of Baronath gave life to each earthly monster that lives and breathes. So here now we have the quest return to Kister created Fort Icon, because it wants us to proceed with the story path. We are not going to do that yet. We are instead going to complete what Anastasia requires of us, which is to hunt down the Bonehunter. The Bonehunter is one of the monsters said to come to life after Baronath was consumed. Well, not consumed, bled out on the mountain. Consumed, I don't even know where did that came from. I think I just like the word a lot. Consume. I blame Kazakhs. Consume and adapt. I blame that dope-ass cockroach alien-esque creature. Right here there's a little path that we did not explore when we were walking around the village, Barwich village. Here you can see that the bridge has to be repaired. We explode the things that destroy the bridge, and then we use scrap and sweet iron Bitcoin to fix the bridge back to normal. And right now we are on the East Marsh. Here there's an optional boss that I want to show. If you start to go deeper into the woods, always hugging like down and to the left, you are going to be meeting with these trolls. I think they're trolls, right? Or they're trucks. This is a cool, nice mini boss here, but he's not the boss I'm talking about, because this guy is ether infused. We are looking for the Swamp King, and if you know who I'm talking about, you might want to see how O10 is going to fare against him. My first time exploring this path, when I would still only play on main mode and all, I got my ass handled to this guy. He destroyed my character back then. To be honest though, my character was a shaman, which was like, it was not a character, it was Brian. And then he had a pet human that would follow him, Brian the Briarthorn. And then he had a pet human who would follow him. So basically it was a shaman, but who would do everything, so damage and everything else, was my Briarthorn, basically. So the boss basically ignored my Brian and just focused me down, which every boss in the game should do, but no other boss in the game had done till that point. So I was destroyed by the Swamp King. And here he is, Balagor, the Swamp King. Let's show him what Otena can do. And yeah, he's gone. He has a powerful dots based on poison And I don't know if my character was bad or if this guy is just really poison resistant, because I was building my shaman to do poison damage because I was like, yeah, I like poison damage. But I was dealing no damage to this guy basically. Like, I had to be running around hoping Brian would do enough damage to him on when this boss was stuck on something. Because if this boss got back to my other character, that guy was just toast. With the same ease that Utena dealt with the Swamp King. I don't have explored enough to know if the Swamp King is a creature that like an actual side quest demands you to hunt him. Maybe he's here just as a piece of... Oh, we need to connect who is the king of the trolls in the East Marsh. Okay, let's just put this big challenge here. Because he's not even an achievement, because there are some special bosses in the game who are achievements. If you find and kill them, you will complete something, but he's not one of them. No, I think it's on this direction. I know I'm in the right place because this is Craig's Crags, and you have to go to Craig's Crags to find the Bonehunter. I'm just not sure if I should be going towards north more. I think I should, but I want to explore hugging the right, because I know it's for sure to the right. Oh, I can... Yeah, right here we can see the ruined shrine, and we can see Kaliska, the Bonehunter, the star walking on the minimap. So yeah, we are on the right path. Yeah, this place. I want to backtrack later to show you guys one other thing about this place, but right for the time being, let's focus on killing the Bonehunter, right? Which is this big creature right here. And once we defeat him, we get the Fang of the Bonehunter, which is the item Anastasia asked us to find. And we can also offer that to the shrine. And we got the Dark Flame chest card. It's a pretty neat one. So now, I can just teleport out of this place, and I will do so. But first I want to show you guys something about this place if we go this path. So when you walk on this direction, you start to see undead skeletons. Skeleton regaton. A bunch of them. I don't know why I use a health pot there. I could I could just use the word of renewal. Anyway, you can see that we have skeletons here and Uruburuk's journal. Uruburuk, if you don't know who this character would be, he's like the master necromancer. He's like the fucking guy. He's the guy that nobody messes with. If you are on the Order of Death's Vigil and you are over the respect thing, so let's just see how this is properly called. So no, we have to look at... So we have friendly, respected, and then honored. If you're honored with the Death's Vigil, you are going to get a special quest where they ask you to come here to this place, and then right where I stand, a gargantuan skeleton made of bones rises from the ground and tries to kill you, and the name of this guy is Uruburuk's Guardian, and you get the second page of Uruburuk's journal. Since it's not that important to us, I'm not going to read it, but I think it's for enough time on the screen that if you want to read it for your own lore purpose, I think you can just pause the video and read wherever you feel like reading. And now we are going to teleport out of this place because I showed you guys what I want to show. And let's go back to Fort Icon and to Anastasia to give her the Fang of Kaliska. the hata. Doobie doobie doo. Yep, here's the thing. And as always, Anastasia is just going to give us another side quest. Because Anastasia is this. Anastasia is just a machine of side quests. So now she would ask us to go back in Steppes of Torment and banish a spirit, a skeleton, a revenant called Elnadrin, and get his tome back to her. If you remember on my episode Steppes of Torment 100%, I even told you guys where the tome would be, the Archive of Fate Untold would be. So you guys know exactly what is going to happen. However, how we are on camera and we are working on this episode, I'm not going to go back on Steppes of Torment and make you see through everything again. So we are not going to be making this quest line just yet. I'm going to let it just rot. Basically going to be getting another side quest, one that we will be doing right now. So right here in Homestead, there's this guy who I always ignored, which is the Weapons Master Boroth. He gives us the quest to recover the cannons that have been lost in Conflagration. Conflagration is an area adjacent here to Homestead, which is basically, even the whole ground is possessed and burning into ethereal matter. So as you can see, it's basically just ethereal thing as long as you can look. It's just ethereal. No matter if you look to the right, to the left, towards... Oh, sorry. No matter if you look towards the right, the left, it's always just ethereal. And as you can see, it deals damage over time when you try to run by. So this makes it a little bit interesting. If you increase the size of your map, you can see that there are some spots later where you can step. I'm going to just explore one thing for 1 second, just make sure there's no other way to cross there. And apparently there isn't. There's just the void, the fog of war. So now we are going to try and walk to this place. And you can see that there is the safe space right here. If you don't get to this safe place, you have to fight your way through the ethereal formation and all the things right there, and you might die just to the ground, not even to creatures attacking you. We got to the other level. We are going to be destroying that thing that was on our path and try to run again. Okay, good enough. I'm just waiting for our health to come back a little bit. That's good enough. Let me collect this ether crystal. And from this place we can access the Conflagration. You can also see that the name of the place is already the Conflagration. Right here there's a prompt that I think asks us for dynamites. Yep, 3 dynamites. We have enough, we can break and we can get inside. And on this place we are going to find the lost cannons. Oh, Tana, just hit the fucking fury. Thank you. This is also the place, Conflagration is also the place who is going to be allowing us to explore a region named Port Valbury. And Port Valbury is kinda like Malmouth, the place we are going to be visiting and exploring when we get back to the main story mode, which I am purposefully ignoring. Oh, there's nothing oh, yeah. I was about to say there's nothing here, but there is something here. The Ethereal Rift. So if you want to go to Port Valbury, you want to find the Ethereal Rift right there and jump to Port Valbury. We are not going to visit Port Valbury just yet. We are looking for the Lost Cannons, remember? We are here for a purpose. So I didn't even need to destroy the thing, actually. Mistakes were made. Let's run right here again. If you want to go into this direction, and especially into Port Valbury, I recommend having a lot of health potions. Especially because on Port Valbury there are things like the Wind Devils that we can create, these little things. Like, look at this form. You have things like this, but made of ether. And they are unkillable. And they chase you all over at this speed. So, as you can see, you can not be hit by them. You can outrun them. But sometimes they can appear on very inconvenient spots. And it gets tough to survive. Sometimes. Other times are just like, okay, let's just not walk near the stupid ethereal wind devil, okay? Okay. I know we have the points to spend on stuff. I'm going to be doing this right now. Cutting, because we like the damage. And let's increase the storm color spect. Now, I think we have to cross, if I'm not mistaken. And this thing is annoying the crap out of me, so die. Now, where do we cross? Up there, okay. Yeah, right here. Our consistence, not consistence, what's the damn word? I know this is not the best, but I'm just dicking around trying to remember the word. What's the stupid word? I can't remember. But our yellow serum like thing over our health bar is being depleted quickly because of all this stuff. Oh, we have many bosses here. Ether Blaze and Spiria. Jewel of the Royal Crown. I don't think I ever found that thing. Or maybe I have and I just don't remember. And our cannons are quite near now. I remember that quite distinctly. Here we have the Herald of Flame. And we don't have him anymore. And I know I was standing in his shit. I just didn't care. Right here we have an Exalted Stash with Southcore Bolter, one of my favorite rifles. And up here we find Dynamite and the Lost Cannons. So now we just have to return to the Weapons Master. And we can do this by just teleporting out of this place. We don't have to walk back. And that was Conflagration. If you were asking yourself how to do the Conflagration quest line, that's how. And you also saw Shine over here. That was the cannons being reinstalled up here, ready to shoot anything that moves. Well, anything that isn't ethereal and moves. Now the other side quests that we could get are the Kaimon's Dig side quests. And we are still on the 20-minute mark, which means we are okay to proceed and get their quest line. Whatever the father bullshit Kaimon asks me this time. I'm sorry if any of you watching are Kaimon's chosen fan, but I cannot agree with these guys. With these people. Okay, what is your stupid Imperium guy? Oh, this quest. This side quest. So, this side quest, we have to go to the Plains of Strife, one of my most hated places in the world. Then we have to find a Rift Gate. I think the Rift Gate always stands on the same place. Jump into this Caphonium Rift Gate to hunt a Caphonium that is inside. Well, we are going to do that. However, since we are already on the 20-minute mark, and since we have to walk through a path of mines, and I might curse a fuck ton, and there's also the fact that we also have to walk a fuck ton once we are on the other side, not just to get in, but also to get out of there. Because once you are inside of Caphonic Rift, you cannot just portal your way out of there. You need to find the way back. I'm going to be making a cut right here, and I'll rise back from the cut once I find the portal. If I'm not mistaken, you just hug your right and going down right here. And once I find it, I'm going to show it to you guys and jump inside of it. So, see you guys in some seconds, minutes, or wherever. Yeah, so, just like I said, this is Fort Icon's exit. We just hug down and to the left all the way until we got here. And as you can see, there are even mines around the stupid Caphonic Rift. So some dickhead left the mine, so if you are walking to get into the Caphonic Rift, you can die in the process of getting into the Caphonic Rift and die here in the Forsaken Wastes. Now the Forsaken Wastes are exactly that. The exit rift is not where you spawn most part of the time. Usually it's like on the other side of the map. Inside here you can find these obsidian stupid things. And these are the creatures, for example, that were born from Caphon's blood directly. This obsidian stuff. Or rather, Caphon's blood by proxy. Because I actually think Caphon's blood created things like a Quetzul, and then a Quetzul created this stuff. If you don't know who a Quetzul is, don't worry, you're going to know. By the way, on this playthrough, I want to complete another achievement that I don't have it yet. So on our main story mode, we are going to do some different stuff to the story, which might be thrilling and difficult because I never did it. In fact, I'm going to just remove the suspense for you guys, remove the curtains. I'm going to be hostile to Barrowholm. If you turn hostile to Barrowholm, you get an achievement. You don't have to do the I don't know 3 side quests they give you, so they can give back the witch thing that they have stolen. Here there's a Caphonic Rift. I'm not sure if Bane Gurgoth is after this Caphonic Rift or just out here. Let me read. Here. From within this obsidian throne. Yeah, so I have to jump in here. I think the obsidian throne's inside. Yeah, this is the Obsidian throne. So this is how the void looks like. Wherever Ogrim is in a place like this, where there's only desolation, obsidian, death, red hoes, and a bunch of fleas and mohawk demons. I mean, their hair. No, that's not even hair. Those are like horns in their backs. The horns in their backs look like mohawk hair, a little bit. I believe he should be going down, but I could be mistaken, and the main Gargoth could be going up. So we would have to do some backtracking here. And this place is good for farming. Look how our XP bar was growing every time we were killing the obsidian stupid guys. Whoops! You guys are dealing damage. But we just got to level 50. And whenever you go up in a level, your health restores a little bit, so we're okay. But this means there are creatures that can kinda challenge you, Tana, then. So things are getting interesting, ladies and gentlemen. And Apache helicopters, and gentlefucks, and whatever else you are. I think this is the rift gate to get out of this place, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is even an end on the map, so this would be the Caphonic Rift to get out of here. We don't want to get out of here, we want to go deeper. We want to find the Bane Gurgoth. This specific side quest does not require a skeleton key. And I have to declare this because you know that some will make you have a skeleton key, just like one of the quests that Anastasia is going to give us. Anastasia gives us a quest that... No, for example, to get into the Steps of Torment and find the Archive of Fates Untold, you need a skeleton key. To find the most evil obsidian that she asks in another quest, you will need another skeleton key. Where is this guy? Oh, he should be right here then. The only place that I did not explore on the Obsidian throne. So make sure you have the materials and skeleton keys if you plan on making Anastasia's side quests. And here is Bane Gargoth. Let's hit him with all we have. Yep. And from him we got the Obsidian Grasp, the gloves that I used on my Dahaka character. I really like the art of this. Oh, look at this belt. 115% to all damage? Wow, count me in! And here we just step into Caphonic Rift. And we are back into the Plains of Strife. And as you can see from the minimap, we are not in the same place we were before. Like, we entered the thing right here actually, and then it dropped us up here. This is going to make it for this episode. I hope you like it. Subscribe, comment, the same thing from every single time, that you guys know that I don't actually care, and I don't actually remember to, like, I'm not a beggar for like subscriptions and comments and anything. I've just accepted that, well, maybe you guys are like me, maybe you guys like to watch in silent and not like or not comment anything. And it's okay, just keep watching, so then I know there's still a purpose. Just kidding. I'm doing this for me. See you guys next episode.